What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Josh's Comics. Been a minute, but I decided, hey, let's do this right. It is officially July. Happy July 4th. It was a few days ago. However, July is kickoff month for me because in less than a month, Terrificon goes down. August 7th to the 9th at the Mahigi Sun Hotel in Connecticut. I am excited. This is my third time going in a year in a row at Terrificon. Last year, me and a few of the fellows rented an Airbnb. This year, we're staying at the hotel. So I'm excited about that. Do me a favor though, before I get into the rest of this video, hit that like and hit oh my god, hit that like and hit that like button and please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I would appreciate it. And so this is pretty much my pre-trip, my pre-haul, my plans for Terrificon 2026. First of all, if you guys can ever make it to Terrificon, it is a great event. One of the best Comic Cons I think here on the East Coast, and honestly, in the community. Tons of comic creators, legends, newcomers, people have been around for a little bit, artists, writers, you name it. So I'm excited. This video again, like, is just to I'm gonna show off the books that I plan on getting signed, my plans how I plan out doing the con, and maybe you get some advice and use it. And also probably talk a little bit about some commissions that I'm picking up, which I can't wait for, and what I plan on maybe hunting for. So Terrificon's a 3-day con, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I know they open up at 12 on Friday, I believe, for early access. I got my 3-day, 30-minute early access pass, or tickets, as you would say, so I'm all set. Um, I'm going to actually be leaving from Pennsylvania, up near Reading, so I am gonna probably be leaving about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning Friday. Plan on getting there before they open up 30-minute access. Obviously, would like to get there between like 11, 11:30ish. Um, that way I can just, settle in for a little bit, do what I gotta do before the con. The line will start forming up about an hour or so before for 30-minute access. Which I'll be fine with, but I'm staying one night. I unfortunately there are room blocks, so you can get some discounts. Room blocks, I believe, go on sale starting in November, so later this November, and I would recommend getting it probably before January. I could have gotten 2 nights for a little under $600. I decided to wait until like March, and yeah, I got one. I to do 2 nights after that. You still get a bit of discount, but since most of the rooms are taken at the room block, it goes up higher. So it was almost $1,200 for 2 nights. Nah, not for me. I ended up getting one night Friday night, which will be I think all in a little under or a little under $600. So I'm gonna go up Friday. My plan is again early access. Check-in I think is 3 or 4 o'clock. I plan on doing the con from 12 to about check-in. Um, oh, sorry. I want to try to knock out as many signatures as I can before check-in. Go to check-in, drop some stuff off, go back down for the rest of the night, knock out all of my signatures, and potentially do a little bit of pre-shopping, walking around, seeing what's available, and picking up some commissions. And then Saturday, if I have any signatures left that I need, or if I find a book or something that I would like to get signed by one of the creators, do that early in the morning. Because I got to check out, I think 8, 9 in the morning anyway. So do the checkout, do that, go to the con. I'm probably gonna stay to 3 or 4 in the afternoon and then drive back home to Delaware. We'll see how long. So those are my plans. Whew, let's talk about commissions first. I have well, technically I have 3 commissions lined up. 2 commissions are already in the works from Ryan Santos, who did a lovely Catwoman for me last year, my first ever sketch commission, and he blew it out of the water. And Ryan will always be there for the most part. So I already have the next 2 to 3 years lined up of sketch covers that I want him to do, but I'm doing something a little bit interesting this year too. Not only am I getting a Batman Rogue sketch cover done by him, I'm getting a 11 by 14 piece done by him as well, and it's Marvel. Let's put it like that. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but yeah, I'm very excited to see what he does. Um, it's and I'm probably gonna do that going forward. I'll probably do a sketch cover and a 11 by 14 piece by him, for the next couple of years. Like I said, I already got the rogues lined up in my mind for next year, and I already know he's gonna blow it out of the water as always. I'm also talking to Wade Von Gooblebridge, if I pronounce his last name right. Um, I'm gonna have him do a sketch on this Batman 100 sketch cover. Look at the background, and now I'm talking about the bats, but the color of the background. You might have an idea of what rogue I want him to do on this. So I think it'll be a great commission. Uh, and if he can he usually does black and white. But if he could add a little bit of color the way I want him to, I think it would make it pop so good. So, 3 commissions right there, and then I'm also going to be bringing my Detective 1000 jam piece. One more spot up here. I definitely want to try to get one artist to do on the cover. I might get Ryan to do it. I'm not sure. And then there'll be other ones around. And then on the back, it's blank too. I could start working and get a couple artists maybe to do that. So we'll take this up and get this also worked on. And then after that, I think commission wise, I might set up a couple of commissions for some of the artists that are gonna be at like Baltimore or at Super Jersey later in August. So we'll have to see. But we're gonna move on now to the books that I plan on getting signed. Um, until last year, I really wasn't into signatures really that much. Now I am full steam ahead. Bear with me because this one artist, I love the ladies. You guys know that. I've got about 11 books I want him to sign. I might limit it down a little bit more, though. I might do half and then maybe wait till I meet him again. But Terry Johnson will be at Terrificon. A highlight for me at the show, I think. I can't wait to meet him. Love his work. Maybe see what kind of original art he has, if he has any at the booth. Excuse me. But let's take a look at some of the books I want to get signed by him. This is the Harley Quinn 30th anniversary edition that he did. I have 2 of these that I have. I think I'm gonna get one definitely signed. I might get the second copy signed and do it as a giveaway. That's what I'm thinking anyway, for that. And then we move on. He has done some great Harley Quinn covers. This is issue number 10, where Harley Quinn is Batgirl. Definitely want to get that signed. Issue number 3, which I think is a unofficial Gotham City Sirens appearance. Harley, Catwoman, and Ivy. So that'd be pretty cool. This is a good one. Harley Quinn number 17. With Bizarro, and then Ivy. Yeah. And again, these books are all for the PC that I want to keep. Um, this is a good one. Zatanna issue number 2. Yeah. Harley Quinn number 9 with Bud and Lou on there. I think that's Croc. And then again, like I said, might do 2 signings on that. Batman, Superman, World's Finest, and this is a great Supergirl and Batgirl cover. Definitely want to get that signed. Harley Quinn issue number 14. Batgirl 47, and this is like the homage cover they did in the early 2000s with Superman and Joker, and they did some other things. But I guess it's like a what would you call it? Like a card cover kind of variant. So I think that's pretty cool. And then Harley Quinn issue number 5, and I think this is a bit of a key. I think it's the origin of her story, being in Arkham and meeting Joker. So yeah, and then also I think Carl Kessler, who also was the writer, will also be at Terrificon, so I might double that up and get him signed as well. And the interesting thing is, I have my list. I got everything written down here of signatures and price. And so Terry, the first three signatures are free. After that, $10 each. And I currently have 11 books. Like I said, I think I might trim that down to half. Maybe 6 or 7 books. We'll have to see and pick and choose. But plan on getting his signings. The next person I want to meet is a legendary artist, and I hope I don't butcher this wrong, but Jose Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, or if it's Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. He is a well-known old school artist that a lot of people say, took after the inspiration from Neil Adams and continue that kind of line of work. And I don't have too many books by him, but I have this great Batman Confidential. First appearance of King Tut. He did the art, he did the art on this book, so I'd like to get that signed. He did a great Joker cover. Batman issue number 353. And he's done a few others that I have, but they're not as high grade as I would want them to be for signing. So, but he did this one, and now there's actually a variant that he did. Now this is the Alex Ross variant, and then Garcia Lopez did his own variant, which I might try to find before I go. But this Batman 66, the Lost episode, uh, is a good book to have actually. So now, why we meet Alex Ross, I have no idea. And he's only currently, from what I could tell, was $5 a piece. Again, most artists will do, a cheap on the side or a couple free and stuff. But speaking of free, somebody that I highly love talking to. She is an absolute sweetheart. And her husband Bill is a great guy too. I mean, I met them last year at Terrificon. Got my first ever big commission, which was a Charlotte Witch from her. She had on the table for sale, but I've done I did one commission with her, and I'm going to be talking to her at Terrificon about doing a Baltimore piece for me, or a piece commission at Baltimore. Adriana Mella, and I have one book currently for her, and that is Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy #1. There's another book I want to get, which I think is Supergirl #4, her 1 in 25 variant. Uh, I'm either going to try buying it before I go to Terrificon. If not, I'm going to see her twice more this year. I will see her at Super Jersey Fan Con, I think it is, or a festival in late August, and then I'll be seeing her at Baltimore again in September. So she's free for signatures. I'm also gonna look at her artwork that she has on the table this year and see if there's anything I want to maybe pick up on there. But I will be hitting her up and talking to her about a commission I want done, which I think she would absolutely kill it. Another great artist will be there, David Finch. Whew. And I only have one book currently books I want to get signed by him right now, and this is Batman: The Long Halloween, the last Halloween, issue number 10 of 10, David Finch variant. Oh yeah. Um, might take another book or two down. I got to go through the collection. David's got some great co-artwork. He also has commissions. Now you can redo a commission, which is a couple $1,000, or he does, I think, 4 commissions a day. He does two 15-minute and two 30-minute commissions. 15-minute commissions, I believe, are 250, and the 30-minute commissions are 500. But I tell you what, and people are like, well, $250 to a 15-minute, remark. But I mean, his remarks, guys, are like, they're very worth it, I think. And I think it's a lottery system, so you have to get there when doors open within the first hour. You put your name in a raffle. It's a lottery system. You put your name in it. I don't know if it's a shake the hat thing, or if they have one of the spinning wheel things, or what they do, but they pick out 4 names. If you're the lucky person that day out of the 4, 4 lucky people will win, and you move on to the next day. I might attempt to do it. I don't know. We'll have to see, because I'm already spending quite a bit of money in commissions. I'd love to get a David Finch down. I would love to get either a Daredevil or Batman Beyond by him. I think Batman Beyond would be even better because I've never seen him do Batman Beyond, so I think that'd be awesome. Charles Soule was recently just announced. He has a lot of good stuff that I want to get signed, but I might take a few more books. But I currently have two for him. This is Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 6. First Grand Inquisitor, first team appearance of the Inquisitors as well. Good book to have. Um, the other book I have for him is The Rise of Kylo Ren, number 1. I do have the whole mini series. I have a full run with the miniseries with 1, and then I have a full run of the miniseries without 1. So yeah. And then I also had Dennis Conwan, who known for Static. I have a Static 1 in a poly bag. I think I might take to get signed by him. The thing is, I'm not sure if I want to take it out of the poly bag yet. I did get his, and it's the original one. And then he also has a variant cover that he did, where it's Static in the blue background and flying. And I tend to like that one a little bit better. Still both are great. I had that one signed last year at Baltimore by him, but I'm thinking about getting this one signed, sending it in. And maybe doing that for a giveaway on the channel as well. But I'm gonna regardless, I'm gonna stop by and see Dennis. I that man is an absolute gem. I mean, talking to him at Baltimore actually was so good. He didn't have at the time, at least when I went on Sunday, he had a bit of a long line. But when it came up to me, I mean, there really wasn't anybody in line, and we talked for a good few minutes and chatted, and I had a great time. And he was just he's a really gentleman and a great person to just talk to. And like I said, I love Static. Got into it for the Batman Beyond, and then I went back into the comics, and we got news that a Static project's in the works. I will be taking my GoPro, by the way. Well, not a GoPro, but my action camera. Walking around. I'll be talking to celebrities. I'll be showing you guys digging through the books and getting signings. I want to ask Dennis, what does he know potentially about the Static show slash movie that's going on, and can we expect anything? We'll see. But again, probably take that book and meet him. And then the last artist I want to meet is J.G. Jones. Another man that I think does some great lady covers. Um, let's see, because it's kind of going backwards in order of the books I have, but and I might take a few more with me. I want to get Wonder Woman 200 signed by him. Wonder Woman 202. 205, cool Joker cover. I think that's as cool. Wonder Woman 206, and that's it. I do have a few more Wonder Woman issues. I might potentially take to get signed by him. We'll have to see. But yeah, J.G. Jones, another man that likes the ladies. And when I first got into comics, he takes right in after Adam Hughes gets done. And I always thought some of these were actually Adam Hughes covers. I didn't realize they were J.G. Jones. So that is all for my commission slash books that I want to get signed at Terrificon. Like I said, I think for Terry Dodson, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna take a couple books, cut it down a little bit, halfway to 5 or 6 books, and then hold on some extras potentially. So if I meet him, because I'm sure I'm gonna meet him again. And I'm going to Heroes Con next year, so it's always a safe bet. Anyway, at the end of this, what am I gonna be shopping for? So I'm probably going to be more so looking on original art from some of the bigger names. You know, it's going to be expensive, I won't lie. But comic book wise, I think I'm only going to focus on a few select things. Batman Rogue Villains. There's a couple of 9/8s I want to get. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. The first Scarface and Ventriloquist, which I think is Detective 300 something, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the exact names, but first Scarface and Ventriloquist in a 9/8. Killer Croc in a 9.8, which would actually be Detective 524 or 523, not Batman 357, because you don't actually get to see his real appearance until the detective issue. So I'm kind of saving that. The two other detective comics are the first modern Hugo Strange, and then a first modern Deadshot, as well in a 9.8. So I like to knock out some of those bigger boys. Honestly, if I could find some of the smaller 9.8 first appearances in the Rogues as well, I'll go for them, no problem. Um, Raw, probably not. The only thing I'm probably gonna buy if it's Raw is like Silver Age big first appearances. But like I said, I'm not planning on buying many comics. I don't think this year. I think a couple, but mostly signatures and commissions, guys, because that's what Terrificon is. You can don't get me wrong. There's a lot of great vendors there, a lot of great sellers and buying, books. But I am looking for stuff to get signed. I'll also be looking for sketch covers. There's always booths there that have boxes of sketch covers, obviously for the artists to do. And I'm probably gonna shop around and see if I can get some other commissions maybe done. I'm trying to get my commissions laid out before I go, obviously. Like Wade, I talked to him, and pretty much I'm gonna pre-purchase a commission spot ahead on the Essential Squad with him, and then drop off the book Friday. And I mean, what I want is a simple headshot anyway, so I should be able to pick it up. Probably pick it up Friday night if he's not too busy, if not Saturday. But um, I try to give artists a little bit of time in advance. Ryan did kill it though. I dropped off a book with him Friday afternoon, picked it up Saturday afternoon, and he killed it. So, but the pieces I'm getting from him, we talked about this in April, I think. So he's had a couple months to really do his thing. So it's gonna be exciting. But yeah, we'll have to see. But those are my plans for Terrificon 2026. I hope to see you guys there. If you guys are going, let me know. Comment down below. Let's meet up. Take pictures, have a good time. Let's go hunting together. What are you guys looking for? What do you want to pick up? I mean, we always have a big group kind of there, especially in the 3 men in the basement are gonna be there. Go check those guys out. But we all kind of gather and we're all kind of like in a big group chat. But what sucks is for me, the Wi-Fi is bad in there, like even phone service. So, but you get a nice group, you help people find what they're looking for, what you're looking for, et cetera, et cetera. It's always a great time. And there's after parties. I've heard stories of guys going down to the bars afterwards, or the casino grabbing a drink, drinking with Scotty Young, Jim Lee sometimes, who will be there signing, is down there, going away at the slots and having a good time. So you can run into people. I've heard stories of people running into Jim Lee in the elevator. So it's always a good time and staying at the hotel, and you're gonna see a lot of people there. And I don't know about any more late announcements. I think pretty much everybody has been announced that will be at the show. Still, I'm happy and excited. So that is it for this video. I know it's a bit different. It's not showing anything that I recently bought. Like I said, the last month or so, I haven't bought. I've just been, gearing up and prepping for Terrificon. Uh, that's gonna probably be a two-part haul because essentially I'm gonna be doing with my action camera now a lot of footage. Probably do one video dedicated to just getting the signatures, meeting the artist, getting the signatures done, and then I'll probably dedicate the other half to commissions and books that I potentially buy. Um, and then yeah, the next thing you know, the next month after August, we're rolling to Baltimore. I'm going there Friday and Saturday at least, maybe even Sunday, do a 3-day thing, but we'll see. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. And I might pop out another video or so before Terrificon. I do have some books that I've downgraded my collection. So I have some stuff that I found that I've never filmed for. Might do that. If not, expect Terrificon weekend. You'll start seeing a lot more content. So Anyway, guys, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you in the next episode of Josh's Comics.